back to the best channel here on YouTube. The Gurus are back to give you the Preseason Award winners.
Preseason Award winners. We did this as our first video ever about mid-season last year.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it for preseason of this year, and for MVP, Drew Brees. Now, bear with me. He's a little bit older in there, but I really feel like with Michael Thomas and Kenny Stills, will they still kill Kenny Stills? They do not. That's correct. They cut him. Ted Ginn. But mainly Michael Thomas over there. And Alvin Kamara, I think that they've got the running game to get the pressure off him.
Right.
Now they've got the receiver that can make the plays for him. I really expect Drew Brees to be that 4,000-yard passer, but I feel like this puts him over the edge, close to more of a 5,000-yard, almost 30 touchdown season. Maybe I don't know how many touchdowns he even had last year. Close to 40 touchdowns, maybe. I see. Just expect big numbers from Brees.
Well, the only reason I see him not putting up those big numbers is Mark Ingram is suspended the first 4 games, and they'll probably lean more on Alvin Kamara this next time. But I agree that Drew Brees will pass a lot, like he always does. But they've been leaning more on the run game recently, and a good defense, run game, and I mean older QB. Let's see how that goes. But speaking of older QBs, my MVP is going to be Phillip Rivers. I am really high on the Chargers this year, and I expect Phillip Rivers with all those weapons, the best wide receiver core in the NFL. He's going to win MVP. He's going to throw for 4,000 yards. He's going to have 35 touchdown passes. It's going to be big. He's going to have a big year.
I agree with that completely. I always think Phillip Rivers is a good quarterback. Maybe he can put himself in that elite quarterback category this year. Remember that season he only had 1 interception the whole season?
Yeah.
I remember that. That's when everybody was like, this guy's going to be something. I mean, he's always been very good. So I'd love to see him win one. Defensive Player of the Year is the next one we're going to talk about. And I'm going to go a little different this time. A lot of people would say the Aaron Donalds, the Khalil Macks, and players like that. I think Aaron Donald is a good bid for it, but I think that contract thing is going to put him a little behind schedule, and I don't think he's going to be as motivated as he normally would be.
Right.
I like Luke Kuechly for the Panthers. Middle linebacker, he has to lead that defense. He doesn't really have those players around him. So who they're going to lean to? They're going to look at him and say, Luke, we need you to make the plays. You're the captain. You're the guy that's going to lead us. We need you to be that playmaker on defense. He's going to be that playmaker. He's the middle of the defense, the middle linebacker. He's got to be able to defend the run and the pass. And I really think with cross routes becoming a lot bigger of a thing, he's going to be in the middle of those cross routes. He's got a chance for some picks, big hit plays, sacks even if they send him on a blitz. I really think that Luke Kuechly is on pace for 150 tackle season with I'm going to give him 7 sacks to go along with it and 3 picks.
The only reason I say he isn't going to win Defensive Player of the Year is because of his division. The Panthers are liable to be the 3rd place in their division, losing at least 5 games in their division. I'll even say the Buccaneers might win a game on them. But I expect the Saints to sweep them, and I expect the Falcons to sweep them. Just with both of them having high-power offense, the Panthers will get scored on. And they've been losing people left and right. And they just haven't been the same since they lost Josh Norman 3 years ago now.
3 years ago.
I mean, they just haven't been the same. We'll see, though. My Defensive Player of the Year is going to be DeForest Buckner. I mean, last season he led the league in quarterback hits, not sacks, hits with 19. And then for the record at home, the record is 22 sacks by Michael Strahan. So, I mean, that's if he turns them into sacks, we're looking at a 20 sacks season right there. And I expect him with all the work he's did, and they really need the pass rush, the Niners do, because they've been tied last the last 3 years in sacks. So we need somebody to step up with sacks. And we have a way better secondary to give him more time to get there now. So I expect DeForest Buckner to get home and get real close to that sack records. And he might even break it. 23 sacks gets him Defensive Player of the Year.
Let me tell you why he's not. He's a strong side to end. So, and especially since Solomon Thomas didn't have that rookie season that we normally see, they're gonna defend him more. They're gonna double team him more because they didn't see anything in Solomon Thomas. So they're gonna say we don't got to worry about that guy. So they're going to double team him. That's why, unless he's very good at breaking double teams, unless he's the new Michael Strahan, like you said with the sacks, and just breaking every double team, I still see him putting up big numbers. I think Solomon Thomas will put the pressure on quarterbacks early in the season, so that will force them to lean more towards Solomon Thomas, but then DeForest Buckner will kick back with his own power. We're moving on to the Coach of the Year, and mine is going to be Kyle Shanahan for the 49ers. I think with how bad they did this year, especially with Coach of the Year, you want to see how much improvement. It's more of an improvement thing to me. Going from 6-10, I feel like they'll be a playoff team this year and win a playoff game even. So I think that right there, that improvement that he showed, the ability to improve as a team, gets him Coach of the Year.
my coach of the year, and it was my coach of the year last year as well, for a matter of fact. I mean, the Rams head coach was fantastic, and he deserved it all in all, but I'm going to go with Mike Zimmer, and I expect Mike Zimmer to make it again to the title game. Right before the Super Bowl, and then Mike Zimmer has got a fantastic defense, and now with Kirk Cousins there, if he can pull one out of his hat and not need a ready up year for Kirk, I expect him to be top 2 in offense and probably the best defense in the league.
I agree with that.